Jag och såna välkommen, it's me, Celery. I'm here. Free of intestinal worms, I think. I hope at least. Who knows? They need to add the self-insert character from... what's it called? Ao no Miburo? I hope not. He doesn't use a sword. He uses a wooden sword. And that's the whole thing, is that he like scares opponents because of his just wooden sword mastery. They're all like, oh man, imagine how good he'd be with a real sword. Because like he doesn't want to hurt people. Which, I mean, I understand, but really don't understand at all. Izariku-san, are you ever gonna read Absolute Wonder Woman, or are you an absolute loser? You know, just straight up, just 1, 2, 3 count with me. You're reading another Absolute comic? Well, which one? If it's Absolute Batman, you're an absolute buffoon. Well, I should say not an absolute buffoon, maybe an absolute trend seeker, an absolute follow the masses individual, an absolute just ugly person. You know, to be honest, I actually don't think I care what you're up to. I was just trying to put you on to peak. But hey, if you're not interested, I guess just die.
Hey bro, what's happening bro? Got that good cheetah cheetah. You down? Well. Hey bro, what's happening bro? Got that good cheetah cheetah. You down? Well.
Well, the first issue and only issue of the one-shot called Absolute Evil came out yesterday, i.e. Wednesday. That's where the Lex Luthor with a full head of hair comes from. But effectively, it seems like the villains are going to be making their own Legion of Doom created super team. And Hawkman is also just a real evil individual. Makes me wonder how long the Absolute universe is going to be around. Like, I could see them getting maybe another year or two out of it. Well, actually, probably a lot longer. Because they're not really coming towards any type of conclusion in any of the stories, really. I mean, Superman feels like it's kind of like plateauing. But Batman's really just heating up, and so is Wonder Woman. And I guess Green Lantern's getting a lot better, too. I really didn't like it up until these last, couple of issues. Lex is the protagonist. Why don't you read it and find out, loser? I wonder if at some point there's going to be an, in quote, absolute Justice League. Because at this point it's kind of showing that all the heroes are acting independently and like all the stuff that's going on is happening all in their respective books. And, you know, they have zero interaction with each other. Maybe. Well, how about you maybe not wake up in the morning? Anyway, this isn't about you. What this is about is something. Something I want to check on. I feel like I have one of Nezha's pin skills unlocked, but just not leveled up all the way. Yeah, I really feel like that's the case. But I could be wrong. No, I don't have any unlocked actually. Okay, whatever. Because I always feel like she starts with 59% NP, which is not feasible. I saw someone who is streaming, and they were grinding I think they were grinding the Berserker one, and they had done this node 515 times, or maybe it was 553. I don't remember, but it was over 500, and I thought that was insane. And then I was like, oh, I guess maybe I'm just a loser. I thought I did it a lot by doing it 60 times.
this life gives. Yet, this old earth is more alive today than it was when it was born.
What's with this low? You know, I don't really like this album. This might be the first Chance De La Soul album I don't like. I'm not listening to lo-fi. You're right. However, that's too much money for me to get those. I believe I have the Lancelot 2, like the 2 Saber ones, but I don't have the Berserker one. And I don't want to spend $32 on the 3 of them together. Listen, when I woke up this morning, I had $6 in my bank account. That is not an exaggeration or a joke. I genuinely have $6 in my bank account. They're made of plastic. They're more like a bookmark, but they're just like those little things you can display and put them in like a thing with a thing and the other thing, and you know, it looks cool, I guess. This Indra is getting a lot of usage from me. Not even an Indra head. This guy's Indra is making me still not an Indra head. But this sure is an Indra. Oh! That was a lot of damage. Hit him with that ouch. Let's see how much Sanosuke-san can do. He's a higher level than SI, he just doesn't have the Grand Lancer buff. I'm sure that's about the same or close to it. Hey, one of those artists from Twitter has a blue sky that they're seemingly pretty active on. Oh boy, following. Whoa, almost dropped my phone. We love seeing the art of Sanosuke's stomach. That's what you said, remember? I'm just repeating what you said. See, you can use all the funny emojis you want, but you can't run from the truth, you freak. Go ahead and get yourself killed for telling a lie. Sorry, I was viewing the internet. And now I'm back. Sort of. I had a calzone today. I went and picked it up from a place about 30 minutes away. It took forever, so to get it, I was out for over an hour. I mean, that doesn't sound like a big deal, but it was already pretty late at night, and I hadn't eaten all day. So it made it feel like it was even longer. All my homies hate AI art with a fiery passion. And if you don't share my same sentiments, newsflash, you're not one of the homies. You know, I was doing the math, and Sanosuke has a guts that revives him at about, it is exactly 3,000 health. And if he has that command code, the one that has Hijikata on it, the Vice Demon Commander one, the most damage he can do after his guts is about 25% damage. So he's missing out on 5% damage. Is that big of a deal? Not really, but I just found it kind of interesting. Interesting enough to share with the class. Yeah, so there's a formula on how you calculate it. It is 10% plus 20% times 1 minus the current health divided by the maximum health. And I ran the numbers, and well, that's what I got after I ran the numbers. Internet, internet, internet. What revelation are you having in the chat now? Oh, how that critical damage works? I mean, actually, it might do more damage once I have him fully golden foo. Foo, fo. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Because that'll be 1,000 more health, but the guts number still stays the same. So it could go up to like 26%, but... Unless he takes a hit, the max damage won't change. Hang on, I'm doing that cool thing where I balance 5 different things at once and die. The Okita one is really good. You mean that new one, the 50, like the, oh, that's what it does? Boy, was I wrong. I thought it was one where, well, here, let me read it before I tell you what I thought it said. So it just beat me up. I see Mushi right there, like, ignore. That's defense? Honestly, I hadn't read it, and I just assumed it hit through invincibility. But yeah, see, I wanted to give him all of his friends. We got the Vice Commander. We got Okita and her great victory. We got Hajime-chan. And then we have the Nobu Sengumi. And then Ilya's here just because, you know? It's all of his friends and then Ilya. Don't nobody have Koyanskaya with the outfit CE? That's what I'm honestly looking for. But no one has her. With that CE at least. See? The more I looked, the more I met with failure. That's not Shin Sengumi? No, but it's close enough, right? Ilya's honorary member of the Shin Sengumi. The Shin Sengumi. Alright, Raj. Yeah, get out there, Raj, from Camp Laszlo. Hang on, I sent someone a message. Okay, we're so back, you know. I truly can't believe that we have Harada-kun at level 120. Not in like a bad way, but I just didn't think I'd actually pull it off in time. But Consort of the Sun's not the Shinsengumi. And then... yeah. Oruta-chan. I mean, I guess she works, but like... what is she? She doesn't do crit damage, does she? No, she does do crit damage, but it's also puts more like crit star absorption on that as well, right? Which I don't know if I'd want that on an arts card. But then again, it might not be a bad idea because I guess you kind of want to NP spam with Sanosuke-san. You know what I mean? Oh hey, the elusive 3-turn. Let me take a look. Let me get a look at this. Majin-san. Yeah, it's only by 10%. Well, that's not bad. Because at full health, you know, the Hijikata one is only a 5%. Ooh, I almost just burped. A 5% like buff, right? Of critical damage. Or is it 10? I think the new one where it's Hijikata's guns, I think that one it's 5 to 25%. But the old one was 10 to 30%. So I guess it's just as good. If not better for its consistency. And yeah, the only thing against me having Consort of the Sun is just that it's Cha-Cha. And that's not Shinsengumi. But neither is Ilya, so I guess, like, I don't know, dog. But see, the Ilya CE, what it does is that it boosts the crit star generation by 30%, removes one latest debuff, and it also boosts NP gain by 5%. So it's not like it's a bad CE, especially if I was using him for a solo and we had to fight like debuffs or something. but I don't know. No way Koyanskaya defeats with a arts crit. Or no, that's a quick crit. Yeah, there's no way then. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Told you. Yes, way. Well, you got owned. The faker failed once again. Just like when she tried to become Beast 4. We all remember how that went. Nonetheless, hello Zeddy-san. Pooper moment, indeed. I'll be real with you, I just learned that's what they call Paul Dayan Whooper. They call him Pooper. Learned that today. Have I seen Clodsire? Yeah, I've known about Clodsire. See, I knew about the Pokemon. I just didn't know that's what people called him. And then after, finding out, I'm like, oh, I guess it makes sense. Not even I guess, it just does. Clodsire reminds me of like an Eclair. Except it's poisonous? Yeah, so just like an Eclair. What's the difference? Just regular Eclair behavior. Toxic. See, when you said sweet, sweet chocolate, I thought of the old lady from SpongeBob. And she's like, sweet, sweet chocolate. I've always hated it. Oh, but this isn't the chocolate you eat. They're all like, you rub it on your skin and it makes you live forever. Now that character has showed up in modern SpongeBob episodes. And she's, I don't know, not as funny. But that's kind of just like all of modern SpongeBob, and unfortunately. More like Billy when he's like, mine, mine. And then he kept like grabbing it from his dad. And his dad's like, oh, look, a box of chocolate sailors. And he's like, mine. That's a really funny episode. I like at the end when they have a box and Billy has to pick one from it, and there's like mutated marshmallow, caustic caramel, or antidote. And then Billy just eats the whole box. It explodes. Oh wait, you lived? Well, it all worked out in the end. It'll be cool though when it works out even more in the end, when we get that one more bond level in Magoichi, and I can finish out the class score for the archers. Yeah, after I get like 40 more archer monuments. But after that's over, dog, it's over. Tristan will be the strongest Tristan has ever been. Unmatched greed. No, see, I think that pot has more greed. You know, there's that buff guy that comes out of the pot too, you know the one. The so-called avatar of greed. Self-proclaimed avatar of greed. What is a YCS? I know it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh term. But like, what is that? Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh Championship Series? Because now they're gonna make it, I know, at YCS, where if you win one, you can get one card, like one of the big size cards. You can pick one of your choosing. That's like what they announced as a new prize, like a week or so ago. So you know what that means? That means you Zeri-san, I know how much you love Injection Fairy Lily. Just enter a YCS, win it, and then once you win it, well then that's it. Just ask for them to make a big card of Injection Fairy Lily. That's your guy right there. You love Injection Fairy Lily. It would be cool. No, I don't know, man. The only time it was cool, for me at least, the last time, let's put it that way. The last time it was cool to play Yu-Gi-Oh, at least for me, was like 2013. Then after that, I was just like, eh. And then it got significantly harder. And then I was just like, eh. Never getting back into it. It's like, you mean that running Deep Sea Diva is even worse than it was? My water deck that I used to play just because I liked it is now even worse? And then I'd be like, I guess I'll just die. You know the feeling. I play off meta, not just because I like to play the cards I want to play, but also because I'm an idiot and don't understand the meta. That's honestly the truest part too. It's easier to just do what you want to do because the meta is usually kind of hard. And it's all like, oh, geez, I don't know if I want to tap into this. At least that's me. I don't know, maybe you're a lot more smarter than I am, but like, happened to me 7 times actually. You know, I've never seen that Hetalia anime. You know, the one where it's like the personified countries? Never seen that show. Just never had the desire to do so. There's been a few times over the last, like, over 10 years where I've really thought about it and I just never did. I'm kind of bored lately. Like today, I went and did that, like, hour-long drive to pick up some pizza. Not because I wanted to, but because I was just, like, super bored. Now that I finished watching Ansatsu Kyoshitsu, kind of just, like, it's not like I don't have things that I should do or need to do. I just don't feel like doing them. I just kind of feel like getting buried. Eating a berry, even.
Each evening, after his studies of the stars and the seas, John went to the field in secret and practiced running across it. Night after night.
What are these radio show samples that Chance uses, man? Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I can see it, but then other times, like, what is this?
More quickly, he thought, than anyone had run across it before.
How does this guy keep surviving? And it's always when I look away. Yay! What's this guy got going on? Anything interesting? Yes, no, maybe? Level 120 Arash. I'm sorry, I'm still actively trying to use the internet. Trying to get that evil third thing. I don't remember what I was doing. Why did I back out? I can do this. I can do this. Something I needed to change. Oh, it was Mystic Code. I guess I'll start saying out loud what I'm doing, so that whenever I have these moments where I forget what I'm doing, hopefully someone can say like, hey, you were doing this, and I can be, oh, word, thanks. That sounds like Earthbound sound. Let's take this one. Back to the old grind. I'm almost done looking at that thing. And then after I'm done, nothing at all is gonna change. As is the way it works. Sweet. What's with this vaporwave? Okay, I am done using the internet For now. For now. Goodbye, Nobu. Bonba Nobu. I like when Bonba Nobu is in the shop. Her lines are cute. Who's this? Someone I don't know. Or frankly care about. Alright, sweet. Osaka Bay Hime with the sea that I seek. No. Well, this came out in 2021, but I would think that Chance would still have like their signature sound by then. They've been making music for like a long, long time. That makes it sound like it's a lot longer than it is, but I mean like, what, 2017, 18? Which at this point, yeah, that's like 8 or 9 years, so like, yes, but no. Nya, as they say in Norwegian. %. I actually have enough, like I have everything done as far as the requirements for the Lancer grand score. My issue that I run into just happens to be that I don't have enough of those Morning Star torches. You know, the yellow ones. Yeah, man. 3-turn farming, easy peasy. Just get yourself a level 120 Sanosuke. Oh, cool, finally. No? Well, then have fun without your 3-turn grinding. Clearly, you don't understand simple economics. You grind to get more grinding. Yeah, easy peasy, dog. Easy peasy. Just spend 8 hours grinding, and the next thing you know it, you'll have an awesome Sanosuke. You know what? On Blue Sky, I was looking up just Harada to find just art of him to look at, and someone already has him as their Grand Lancer. Like, if you think I went hard for 8 hours, that person went even harder, because they have him Bond 10. Like, I thought I did a pretty good job, but not even close, man. It's never enough. It's like that song from that show, To Be Hero X. Was that the last song? Huh, I guess it was. Hit him with that, okay, I pull up to the after party. Get it? Because the song was called After Party. You guys can laugh now, please. Hang on, I gotta download this. We're listening to things from the web browser for Bandcamp. I know. Well, he was selling... Chance De La Soul sells their entire discography for $1. So instead of buying all the songs, or excuse me, all the albums I don't own for $1 like I was doing, I was like, I can just buy all the ones I even have again. And like it's all $1. Like all 40 is just $1. It's the perfect crime. You ever see people that they say they do fan art, but they abbreviate it as capital F than art? I talked about this before, but I'm always like, why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you saying that you make fart? It's not funny. I mean, it kind of is, but it's like, do you know that it's funny? I bet they do. But yeah, I don't know what I was trying to say with that. But I always see that, and I'm always like, man. Hang on, I'm doing stuff on the internet. Yes, I know I said I was done, but I told you I'm never done. Hang on. Hang on. I said hang on. Wait, please. Okay, sweet. And see, the people that have the setup as I need it, they got nothing interesting on their support list. Come on, man. Please, give me a reason to add you aside from just Koya and Skya with 1 CE. Get out of here. You've disappointed me for the last time. Okay, sweet. This time for real. At least for like 15 minutes. Nekuro, Satin. Hello, it's been a while since I've heard from you. How do? Go throw me a bone. You mean like an evil bone? Because I could like use some of those. Although I think I still have like 600. You know, like the servants that need those need a lot. You're drinking clearly one of those like bottles from cartoons that have an XXX on them. Oh, Chin. I haven't heard from them in a while too. Do you guys still hang out in that one server? Because I feel like the last time I went to go and check, it looks like that one section where it was like parted off. One server? Yeah, you know that one server. You know that one server. That one. The one. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. You got fun policed? Dang. Yeah, because that's what I meant. Like, I went to go and check one day and I was like, I wonder if I'm just like overlooking it or if they like removed my role or something. But I see. That's not fun. Was it like that one image of the robot where he's like punching the ground and it says like no fun sign? Dang. Well, we hate to see it. Unless I guess it was like, yeah, man, it was, we got fun police. Like, well, what happened? Well, we were just like doxing. Just like people that had differing opinions on anime, we were just straight up just doxing them. I mean, that one is like, I don't know, chief, like that's fun police for a reason. But like also, it's like if it wasn't something like that, then it's all like, well, dang. You know what I mean? Ah, I see. Well... I see. The old 1-2 pull the rug from underneath your feet. Oh hey, Zaraku-san, you're here to try and get yourself some bond points because you put the CE right there. Well, I hope the new server you guys are in, or maybe you guys are like doing an offline hangout at like a hookah bar. Because that's what the kids do these days, right? They go to hookah bars for their offline hangouts. I've been out at a hookah bar. Oh, I don't know, man. It's not like the trendy thing you kids today are into. You and your hookah bars and avocado toast. You go to bars. I see, I see. We go to bars, just not the type of ones where you suck on hoses. At least not at a table. At least not above from the table. At least not suck on hoses that make you spit out smoke. There you go. I'm having a coherent thought. Hang on. I can do this. I can do this. No, I can't. I don't remember. Hopefully whatever it was comes to pass. It's going to be something like, oh no, I forgot to turn off the oven. And the house is just going to explode. Hey, they're making a Nendoroid of Chihiro Rokuhira from Kagurabachi. You know, everyone's favorite super edgy manga. I wanted to really like that, because I thought it was goofy. Like how it starts out, and he's like, I start the day every morning with vengeance. And things like that. But then, like, I don't know. After the first, like, 6 issues, that's the comic book word. After the first 6 chapters, it kind of lost its like goofy appeal to me, and like now it's kind of like a genuine trying to be story, and I don't know, like it's just not interesting to me. I read it every week because I'm a freak and just like to hurt myself, I guess, but like I don't like it. Although I'm glad that the people that do like it, you guys are seemingly eating good. With like the pseudo popularity that it has, I'm surprised it didn't get like a rushed anime that's gonna come out and be like a solid 6 out of 10. Know what I'm saying? There's definitely enough content for at least 24 episodes at this point. But I guess just because there is content for 36 episodes doesn't mean they should make content for 36 episodes. Did I say 36? Meant to say 24. You know what? It doesn't matter, I guess. Fun for someone. Created moment. I didn't realize it yesterday, but I was getting kind of cold, and I was like, man, I don't know what's going on. But then I realized this morning it's because the window in front of me has been open for like 2 days, and I just didn't realize. Because the blinds are shut, but like a breeze was coming through earlier today, And I was like, why are the blinds doing that? And then, well, I just told you the end of the story at the beginning. So, I mean, you know how it goes from there. You get it. You get it. I gotta look something up real quick. No, it's not gonna lead to one of those. Hang on. So that's a game. Degrees of ludity? 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 How do you say that? Ludity? Ludity. Never heard of it. Let's see, is an erotic game you play an 18-year-old, a town full of people with lewd intentions, go to school and find honest work, turn to a life of crime, or sell your body in more carnal ways. The game has strong sexual themes and a lot of sex in general. It is inappropriate for minors, but this is like this is like where you download it. I thought this was the wiki. I was just wondering like what it was. I don't want to play the game. Listen, I just saw an image with the hashtag of that, and I was like, oh, where was this? Someone else tap in and tell me if it's a good game. Oh, you want to tap in? I know how much you like your eroge. Just admit that you want to play it because it's an eroge, and I'll tell you what it is. Bruh, like I sent you just a bunch of stuff that you like. You like Geronimo, and Arjuna, and Indra. I just sent you a bunch of stuff that you like. And I know how much you like Special Week too. That's pretty funny. It's like that, hang on. Hang on. I had to go to Reddit, unfortunately, to find this. But this was you. Hang on. This was you. Let's see, they didn't have to put the gun explosion sound effect, but that was you. Yeah, the original video, it just cuts off when the light flashes him. Oh, that video is so funny. There's also another one. It's an older Vine. And they trick this kid, because like they tell him to do. As far as it goes. See. Get away from me, bruh.
That's as far as it goes.
I haven't seen this video unedited in like, I don't know, the last time I saw it I think unedited was like 2015. Oh jeez. One more time for the one time.
That's as far as it goes.
Oh no. Hit him with that. That's as far as it goes. That's how I've tried to be, man. What the? What's autoplay? That really wasn't that funny.
That's as far as it goes.
Anyway, well, let me leave it right there and let's just go back to the hole. But was that you, Chief, when you checked Discord and you saw Arjuna and Indra kissing? Next track, EX Tokyo, is what we're going to listen to. I believe this is an album. Yes, it is. I skipped the intro by mistake. Super Donkey Kong for the Game Boy Advance. Oh man, that's so funny. Oh yeah, you gonna play that game, right? Because I know how much you like eroge. Since you're just like a lecherous created character, right? You know, I really want to play Umineko before next year. That's like a big goal of mine. You know the game. But I don't think I'll play it on stream. Because you guys already don't like me. And I bet you'll like me even less if I'm playing a visual novel. Just like straight up, no fooling. Corn game? No, Umineko. You know, the one that's made by Ryu Kishi, the guy who made Higurashi. It's about that guy who's like on that island of magicians, and he firmly, for some reason, believes that magic doesn't exist. So to all these mages, he's like, the plot of the game is you're trying to tell them why their magic isn't real magic and why it's like a trick. I know you've heard of it, you probably just don't recognize it from me talking about it. Because everyone knows Umineko. Like, I'd believe you saying that you actually want to, like, that you want to find, you know what, sure, I'll go ahead and say the first thought that came to mind. I was going to say you actually want to suck Special Week's massive dong before you tell me that you don't know what Umineko is. So, like, you know what Umineko is. It's funny. You freaking out in the chat at my statement, and then a bot immediately gets banned. The bot's like, oh man, they talk about Special Week's penis. Let me tap in. Gets banned. I really wish I had a box of tissues by me. And no, not for the reason you're thinking, you freak. But just because my nose kind of is running right now. But it's kind of a bit of a walk for me to get over to the box of tissues. So I don't feel like doing that. I'll just be drippy. Listen, I already told you on stream. Because of the medication that I take, I pretty much have... It's a lot harder to get and maintain an erection. Oh, it is like I'm not even upset about it is the worst part. It's just kind of like life. I'm like, whatever. Listen, dog. Listen, this is what happens when you take hormones. It's just like a fact of life. It's different. It's true. One day I was just like, you know, doing the dirty deed. And then I was all like, man, this is taking forever. And then it was just like, okay, finally, I think it's done. And then it was like, I'll just go ahead and say it. It was just like, it was like the feeling was there, but like nothing came out. And I was like, what the? And so let me try again. So then I did, you know, it took even longer. And it was like, oh my goodness, it sucks. And then I was like, okay, there we go. And then like, it was just like just like a little like spat. And I was like, I guess this is just like what my life is now. It's like, like I don't know, like I'm not like upset or anything. I didn't know this would happen, but like I'm also like not upset really. Like I don't know. So then I started looking it up on the internet, and then people on the internet are like, yeah, it's pretty much just how it goes. Like some people were like, it's really rare at all, like for them to actually like have a true in quote ejaculation. And then it's like, oh, okay. It's like, so this is just my life now, I guess. And I'm like, again, it's not that big of a deal, really. I'm like, I don't know. It's like shrug emoji. But I was just like surprised. I don't know. Yeah. If you're taking testosterone instead of estrogen. Oh no, how did he survive? This is terrible. No, well. I must have missed a buff. That's nuts. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Oh well. And then I saw someone draw an image recently, And then I was like one of those, oh my goodness, that's me type moments. I'm gonna send it to you on the cord, but I was just like, what the? Hang on, I gotta unembed the link. There you go. But yeah, and then I was like, oh, so that's... It's like, huh. I don't know, man. Like I said, it's just like, this is just like life now. And like, you just gotta get used to the changes that your body undergoes sometimes. And it's like, I mean, like, whatever. I never was much of a Goon Master 9000. At least like the last like 10 years, no. Some time ago, like, sure. But like, I'm too old for that. Oh, really? Man, who's this? Some type of Jean enthusiast, clearly. Hey, look, there you is. You know, I think it's normal for like for like parents and kids to kiss each other on the lips. Cause like I've seen my dad and my sister do it. Now hang on, I'm not saying there's anything weird going on between them, but I'm just speaking in reference to that Indra like kissing thing. And I know that when I was a kid, like my mom used to, but I'd always get sick whenever she did it, cause I was like one of those often like bedridden the children. So like that image that I sent you of Indra and Arjuna kissing, maybe it's just not as weird as we're making it out to be. You know, it could be just completely normal father-son kissing. And you said send Grand Saber Gensai. But I thought she was an assassin. Grand in quotes saber. You say that? Question mark. Listen, dog. First of all, hi, Damien Kazu-san. It's been a minute since I've heard from you. And two, this ain't your first day. You know this. You know that though. Or maybe it is your first date. I know you're not in the Discord, so you're not there for our normal daily shenanigans. Grand Saber Jason. Canonically, yes. The greatest saber to ever sail the seas. Super Sailing Saber Jason. Yeah, but Lancelot's his NP debuff isn't even that good. It's just like one of those additional damage ones. So like, they just take like an extra, what is it, like 1,000 damage? Or is it, it's either 1,000 or 100. Please don't take away my Lancelot fan card. I swear I know. I'm just drawing a blank. Okay, it's 2,000, which is good. It used to be 1,000. But yeah, just like base 100% charge, it's just plus 2,000 damage taken. Like, that's not gonna win anything, you know what I mean? But yeah, after the NP upgrade, it's 2,000. Used to be 1,000. That's why I say that you should build Lancelot not so much as an NP spammer, but you need to have him more as a crit spammer. He's even built more for that. I feel like he just kind of uses NP just to do it, really. No, you do it because he has that. He gets that arts effectiveness up when he does it. That lasts for one turn by 30%. That's why you do it. You do his NP followed by 2 arts crits, you're doing major damage and getting major NP in return. Like, that's the only reason you really do it, is just so that you can keep, like, you can at least try to, like, spam it like that. Any other reason and you's just making a mistake to use his NP. I'd like to see Lancelot's second skill get some type of buff. You know, the one where he just absorbs crit stars. That would be neat. But yeah, that's actually really all I could really genuinely want to see for a change in his kit at this point. He's got the charge and the crit stars. Perfect. Perfect. The third skill where he gains crit stars every turn and boosts critical damage. Perfect. Perfect. But it's just Eternal Arms Mastery A+. I wish it wasn't just an absorption. I wish it did something else. But what? I don't know. Oh, word? Shortest album known to man? Next up, we're listening to Loose Ends, it looks like, is our next album. There's actually 3 volumes of this. We're going to try volume 1 of Loose Ends. And I just accidentally closed it right after I opened it. NP gain or critical damage resistance. Yeah, that would be cool. But then he'd be like a 7-star servant. He's already a 6-star servant. Like, he would be too good. Like, unreasonably good. Now, don't get me wrong, I think that would be cool, but like, you know. Man, his NP debuff really, you really got it out for that. I mean, it's not the best, but I didn't think it was nearly as bad as your toting it up to be. I really feel like at level 120, every servant's kind of like a 6-star servant. So I guess Lancelot's like a 7-star servant because his kit is amazing for crit damage. Because that's how he's built. Dang, 4-turn gaming. Let's see, I bet we could do around 500,000 damage, but we're not going to be able to beat her with this. Ooh, actually, like, that was a lot. If our arts card did crit damage, that probably could have done even more. But hey, his NP hits through defense, so that's pretty good, right? It just doesn't give him the buff, which would be really awesome if he got the ignore defense buff instead of just an NP that ignores defense. He'd be pretty unstoppable, but what you gonna do, right? What you gonna do? Use Saito instead. Shrug emoji. Oh yeah, well, Saito doesn't have purple hair, so like, are you really winning? You are, unfortunately, according to most women. But hey, us women that like Lancelot, we're like, you know, a small like group, sure, but like we're constantly expanding, I'll tell you that much. If you're part of like the group of like Japanese women on Twitter that like Lancelot, you know it, dog. You know it, that we be seeing some growth, especially as of late. Some growth in the community. Remember that episode of Adventure Time when Finn needed to go find something green and he thought he found an emerald, but it was a ruby? No, I'm sorry, in reverse. He needed to find something red and he found a ruby that turned out to actually be an emerald. Is that what you are? Is that what you're saying? You're Finn the human? It's like, check it out, guys, an amethyst. And it's like, no, see, that's onyx from Pokemon. Mayhaps. Okay, Peter Griffin. There's something on my mind that I can't disclose. Oh, actually, wait. Is that like a... Hang on. Oh no, it's not anything new. I thought that Otaku Jazz Colony was making a new album or something. But no, they're just like releasing a song from the previous album on YouTube in like 15 hours. But why are they doing it? Whatever. They sure built my hype for like all of 7 seconds. I was like, yes, finally! But then, like, it's just nothing. I really don't like the term nothing burger, but like, sure, it's that, I guess. Just for that, you're not going to pass the test. No against I'm interning. No, but we can intern sometimes. Well, actually, we're doing pretty good until you showed up and you started sucking the good luck out of my bones. And bold of you to even assume that I'd have the maid in Abyss character. And you'll do it again because you've always hated me and have been praying for my downfall ever since you first came to the stream. Well, I see how it is, I guess. Hang on, I'm owning someone on the internet. They're gonna feel so foolish when they see that message. They're gonna be like, dang, I got owned. And then I'll just like bust a move. So Lance like it's good buffs. Shrug emoji. This is just like that episode of Adventure Time when they were trying to get that one armor so Finn could look, and they had to learn how to play drop ball, and that ghost is like, no, see, you're doing it wrong. You gotta pick it up like this. That's how I feel with you. All like, yeah, man, when Lancelot gets good. And it's like, no, see, you're picking up the ball wrong. You gotta do it like this. Well, back to the old grind. Get away from me. Let's see here. Did you do rolling for that smelly lady? Or did you just like fail for your rolling and then you blew up? Yay. It's a shame that I literally use all of my golden foe like right before this event came out. But hey, I guess that's just sometimes how like it goes. Sometimes you start trying to give all of your golden foe to a Lancer, and then a Lancer you like significantly more comes out, so then you grind him to level 120, and then you realize you don't have enough foe. Because you spent it all. You got him in 5 singles? I see. When you say singles, are you talking like tickets, or do you mean just like... That is what that is, right? Like you're talking about like you did tickets, or you did like those like rolls where you get like 1 per day for like 1 paid quartz or whatever. Or some evil third thing. How do I choose between the different ones that I want to use? Like if I go like this. Let's see if I just like hit that. Oh, okay, it's just that easy. That's kind of lame though that so I can do it to 2. Oh, well we can get like all but like 1. Which I guess is cool. Question mark, right? It's 25 a pop, so we could definitely get. So yeah, that's 2, that's 2. No, wait. Hang on, I can't do math. We could actually do them all. Is there anyone else though that I was doing that to, just to like confirm? Not you, that's for sure. Not you, unfortunately. Or you. Or you. Or you. Or even you. Not even Pope Nasty. I see. Well, hey, I'm glad it all worked out for you, cutie. No fooling. Okay, so those are the freaks we've actually done it to. I guess we can add Sanosuke to the list of freaks. The only other server would potentially be Iori, but sorry, Iori. Kurasu Senor. Class exclusive. Dies in a fire. Hang on, I'm having a coherent thought. I gotta process this one out. Oh, speaking of the medication that I take, I gotta go to the doctor's office and complain tomorrow because I sent him a message on Monday like, hey, I'm gonna run out. Can you give me a refill? And they haven't responded. So, yeah, I'm gonna go in tomorrow to the clinic. I even called them today and they sent me to like a voicemail and I was like, do you guys just like want me to like, I don't know, explode? Don't answer that. So yeah, so then what I did, I'm just gonna go tomorrow and be a menace. I never knew I was streaming to an audience of Peter Griffins, plural. So they can get my insurance money, something like that. I guess what we'll do real quick, we'll get some recording. Yay. It'll make sense one day while I record those things like that. Okay, now all I really do need is just the golden foe. Unfortunately, you know, I don't have any for the foreseeable future. Curse you, Chen Liangyu. You ate them all. And these are just the regular ones that are just like 10. If they're the ones that gave you 100, like that we've been getting recently from like those class score stuff, I'd be like, oh yeah, but it's not. So I'm like, oh no. What was I doing again? Herregud, I don't remember. Hey, what if in the middle of a song they just had a sample of like the microwave? When it's like done cooking something, it's like beep, beep. What do you think that would sound like? I think that would be like the perfect sample ever. Like you'd be all like, dang, that's the microwave, like rock on. Or would you be all like, that's the microwave, someone call the constable. Yusuke Papapapari-san, where were you when I needed you yesterday? For about 8 hours and 43 minutes I needed you. I'm sorry, I was having a coherent thought. Missed you? You know what I missed? I missed sucking the life energy out of you, dog. I was kind of barely hanging in there towards the end. I really needed you to show up so that I could suck a couple years off your life so that I could continue my, energy that I had at the beginning of the stream. But you weren't there to feed off of, so like, it got kind of rough at the end. Also, you missed out on us getting Sanosuke to level 120. I remember just yesterday you were all like, just the day before yesterday you were all like, man, I gotta see that Sanosuke get level 120 or I'm gonna die. That's literally what you said yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. Listen, Gotham by Gaslight has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I know how much you like that Batman from like the 1840s universe. They're actually making like a new comic series expanding upon that if I remember right. So I guess guys like you that like Gaslight by Gotham, but backwards for that sentence was how supposed to say it was. What was it talking about again? Well, whatever I was talking about, I'm sure it makes sense. Oh, you actually read Absolute Batman? We were just talking about that earlier. Do you read anything else Absolute, or are you just reading Absolute Batman? We were talking about Absolute Evil earlier. Just Batman? I see. Are you caught up? Absoluto snoozes. Me, once I finish streaming and I'm all like, I got enough energy to do a couple of things. You don't think so? I see. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like it, I guess, but like, I just always feel bad with how bad things go. Like when bad things happen to Superman, I don't know, and like Absolute Superman, I don't feel as bad. And like Absolute Wonder Woman is just like the greatest woman to ever live, and like the bad things that happen to her, they like directly immediately make her stronger. Like she just like is always like, okay, well my life sucks now, but don't worry. I'm a warrior and I can get myself out of this one. Truly an icon. But also like and then there's like Absolute Flash, and I just kind of want him to get killed. I really don't like Absolute Flash. Like, I really don't. Bro needs to trip and fall and break a leg at supersonic speeds. But if you take my advice on anything, like the top two that I would say if you want to read any of the Absolute comic books aside from Batman, since you read that one, would be I almost just fell out of my chair. Would be Absolute Martian Manhunter and Absolute Wonder Woman. Those are my two favorite by far. I read them all right now, but that one by favorite is my far. Sweet. You think Koyanskaya ×2 can do it? I don't know, Chief. I don't really think they'll pull it off, but we'll give them a shot, you know? I'm having a coherent thought. Hang on. I've been having a lot of those today, but I can't seem to like finish making them. I keep having like these thoughts of like I need to do something, but I'm failing to like complete the thought. Hey, you know that one image with Sans Undertale and that other Sans Undertale, his eyes are red? And then they're like, come on kid, we've been good today. And there's like a big Snicker bar, like, looming over them. Hey, we got one of those C's. Well, anyway, I guess maybe that was what my coherent thought was about. Because I was able to, like, fully actualize that thought. Hang on, I'm doing something on the internet. Okay, cool. Have you seen that one? It's like, it's not new. I don't think it is, at least. But it's that Pokemon plushie of Deoxys, and it's like a big one that's supposed to be like huggable. I see like the big complaint about it is people saying that it doesn't have enough stuffing in it. So it's kind of flat, but like the arms are big and like huggable. You know what I mean? If you want to buy it, I think it's about $64. Like from like the Pokemon Center normal form? No, it's the defense form. That's another thing. You know what? I can just show you. I have the tab open. Another thing people said, it doesn't have 4 arms. It only has 2. But I mean, in defense form, the 2 arms are like kind of together. It's this. See? And like this kid's wearing it. And this kid's also wearing it. As they call it, Deoxys cuddle form. I mean, it's kind of cute. I really like this image of Deoxys gaming, though. I have that Skiploom plushie. I don't know who that guy is, but I have that Skiploom plushie. And then someone else posted a picture of a cat. Orange flavored. Isn't it supposed to be flat? Have you ever seen defense form Deoxys? Bro is like built like an Among Us. And those aren't flat, I don't think. The arms are flat, I think. Like, the arms are like paper thin, but I thought the defense form was rotund. Not like fat, but just like round, like a capsule. Because it's supposed to be the defense form, you know? If he was flat, you just poke a hole through him. And how defensive is that, wise guy? That's what I thought. And when you say you've seen the movie, are you talking about the one where there's that kid that's like afraid of Pokemon? I think the English name for it is like Destiny Deoxys, right? That's it, you're moving to North Korea. I mean, attack form definitely looks like the most, like, dynamic, I guess. Like, I'm more of a form of a normal fan. There you go. I'm gonna stop auto-correcting when I misspeak. So you guys are just gonna have to figure out what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I was speeding of think form. So I agree. Guess I would with statement you made there. The coolest from far it is. However, thinking of that, say I must normal form one like the most I do. Well, anyway. Ooh, Mago Ichi almost there to level up close to it. Bond 6 approach. No mean you know what does that think, right? Where were you when I needed you, Zaraku-san? Just up and disappeared. I'm freaking out. Oh, well, there's someone else, so no bond points for you. I'm taking this dude. Aoiro? My good friend in blue color. Man, I gotta get up in like 6 hours so I can be the first one at the doctor's office. I'm ready to cause some havoc. Be like, hey guys, it's me, Celery from the streets. Please give me a refill on my prescription. I gotta say, I don't dislike Sanosuke's Shinsengumi form, but I definitely like this one a lot more. Like, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I think this one's the better form, ask you me. Hang on, we just finished listening to Loose Ends Volume 2. You know what that means. Time for Loose Ends Volume 3. Let's give it up for Loose Ends Volume 3. And also let me close some of these mini tabs I have open and refresh this tab. We're actually almost there to being completed with the album we're listening to right now that we listen to currently, concurrently playing album listen that we are to. Yes. I've got something in my eye. It burns. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to be likely? Yay, Mago Ichi. And that means we could finally finish the class score for archers once I get 45 more archer monuments, because I used all of mine doing something stupid. I don't even remember what it was, but after I used them all, I was like, oh dang it. And then I looked and then I was like, oh dang it. Oh, it was for the extra class. Like I think extra class 2 needs archer monuments, and I just used a bunch on that without thinking. And then again, after I did it, I was like, oh dang it. You know how it goes. Yay. Oh, cool. 2 of them. Now let's go ahead and do the one thing I can do over here. And then let's cry. Turkey sandwich. Shut up. Yay. Gah. But also, yay. And then, yeah, I need, what, 34 more of those? Well, that's as far as we can take this one for now. Leave a message after the beep. However, the Lancer one was the next one I was working on. And the only issue I ran into here is that I only have one of these left. Which, I mean, isn't the worst. Oh yeah, also I don't want to spend 56 proof of heroes on that. So that's my other issue, never mind. I really need to go grind heavy nasty style on something that has proof of heroes. The last lotto had proof of heroes in it. And I went pretty hard on that, I thought, but I guess I needed to go harder. It's just that I've had to use a lot of proof of heroes lately. I mean, honestly, between these two, this one has a buster up, some quick up, and then I think this one up here is worth unlocking opposed to this one. Not that there's anything wrong with this one, but this little section right here I feel like can definitely wait. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, I'm so afraid. I'm scared. No, don't. Oh, now I'm out of those. Glad we're getting Spirit Root, because yeah, the Lancer tree ate up a ton of my Spirit Roots. I want to say a ton, maybe just 40 or 50. Which is still a good amount, but you know how it goes. In the grand scheme of things, I guess it's not that much compared to 56 proof of heroes. What the scallop, man? Yeah. Sweet. And then all we have left is this little section right here. And none of this stuff is, I think, that egregious. Aside from those homunculus babies. But that's, again, not that egregious, really. Yeah, there's a pretty cleaned up, just again, those 56 bad boys right there. And once we can do those, we're pretty much smooth sailing, and then I could finish this one too. We've made some good progress. We got That'll be like these 4 all completed once I can get one more of those Morning Star torches. And then also that's like 34 more of those. And then I did a bunch of these, like I said. I was kind of just like messing around one day and then I got like a ton of it done and I was like, oh dang. See, I just need those Morning Star torches like badly. That's it too, like none of this stuff is like that egregious. I just really need more Morning Stars. How many class scores did I finish? I finished so far the Saber and the Berserker. And then, like I showed you, I just need 34 Archer Monuments. And then I just need 1 Morning Star Torch and those Proof of Heroes, and I'll finish this one. So I've almost finished. I'm 2 are almost done, 2 are complete. And then I've done a ton for class score 1 and 2 for the extra classes. See, I've completed pretty much all of them for these ones too. Except for this. Because that, I guess, wants pages, and I drew the line there. Oh yeah, see, this is what happened. I wasn't paying attention, and I had like 35 Archer Monuments, and I just used a bunch here, i.e. I guess 20. And then I was like, oh dang it. So yeah, I really just need more of those Morning Star torches. And then I can finish, like, I can finish 4 more, honestly. Because I'm also at this point too for the Rider class score, I believe. No, well, I think on the Rider one, it runs into you needing the red ones, which I don't know what those ones are called. I know these ones are the Morning Star ones. I don't know what those 2 are called. Yeah, see, you run into needing the red ones, and I'm running low on those now. I try to do them like as far as I can do them. I haven't done any, I don't think, for Caster. Okay, I've done a couple. I think we already looked at Rider. What about Assassin? Have I done any for Assassin? Okay. So, oh, I haven't done this side. But I wanted to slow down because I'm starting to run out of Stardust. Oh man, just 1 grail left. And I think it's for doing 400 of those is the last grail that I can get. Yeah, see. Just once I do 400 of those class scored thingamabobs, I will have gotten all the grails that I can get. Pretty sweet, huh? Or at least I thought so. Oh man, Loose Ends 3 was also a really short album. Next is, well, Unfinished Previously Unreleased has 50 something songs on it. We're not listening to that for the rest of the stream. We probably don't even have but maybe 7 stream songs left before end this playlist does. Next album, Nothing Different, 7 songs. What's that other one? What did that one called? Leaving Today. What this one got on it? Oh, we'll listen to this one, Leaving Today. Cool. I I need to take my jacket off. Ever since I closed that window, it's been rapidly heating up. We're so back. You think there's going to be a Halloween event this year? There hasn't been one in a while. Serame. I went to throw my socks in the hamper. I got one of them in there, the other one didn't. The last Halloween event was like the 9 Dragons one, right? With Child Elizabeth. And Huyanzuo, also known as Koen Shaku. Consarn it, I forgot to switch. That was why I backed out. I needed to switch Magoichi off the team. Magoichi, now that you've hit Bond 6, I never want to speak to you again. This song is on another Chance de la Soul album. Not to say this bad, but like, you know. This is an EP though, so shrug emoji. I guess you could call that other one its album debut. Luckily, we're probably going to recoup pretty much all of our spirit roots because I have to do this a ton. We are not getting good drops really because I'm not taking any CEs. I'm just focusing on Bond for Harada-kun. So you know. We'll recoup our losses to some degree. There's been a few times where I've been like really down in the dumps, like real like nasty style, disgusting evil, like really needing them spirit roots. So it's nice to not be in that state. Magoichi, get off the team! So I know we were just looking at the class scores, but I want to make sure of something. I'm pretty sure I have all of the requirements completed for all of them. It's just I need to actually like do it. So I know I have for all these and these. The only one that I'm kind of worried about is Assassin, because I don't recall really ever doing anything with mini Assassin servants. Okay, that's good. You're good. Good. What about Bond for Assassin? Okay, yeah, see. I'm 6 off for Assassin Bond. So that's 1. Assassin. How about Raida? Because I only have like what feels like 6 writer servants. I do not rule a lot of writers. Okay, well that's off to a good start. Alright, cool. Well, Flamio, hot man. I think we've done it. All I think I have left is like just getting these, unfortunately. Which, hey, I can kill 2 birds at 1 stone. If I can just get... I need to get more servants to bond 6, and then if I can do it like 20 more times, yes, 20 unfortunately, then you know how it goes. I can get, I think, 1 of these. They really make you work for them. So yeah, we're good on that extra class, and just to make sure... Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm good on all the extra classes, but hey, might as well check while we're ahead, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, all I need now is just more of those torches, and then I'm good. Okay, now get out of here. So, assassins. Bond 6 assassins. So yeah, we also need, so that's 66, teehee. We need 6 servants of the assassin variety to get to bond 10, or just like 1 bond level up. And so let's see, what are you at? You're really close. I should just take you and get you to bond 8. And then we can take Tesukatari Polka. Tesukatari Polka actually doesn't need a lot. So here's what we'll do. We'll take Tesukatari Polka for this, because he can get the costume bonus. So we'll take Tesukatari Polka. And then we can then take Fuma-kyun afterwards. And then after that it'll just be, I don't know, just throw a dart at the wall and see who sticks. I guess you're next. I guess I could write this down. I have a pen, sticky note, and oh, you know how it goes. Move. Okay, so we'll put Tesukatari Polka. We'll put Fuma-kyun. And then we'll put Kiichi Hogan. Oops, I poked a hole in it. Oh well. There we go. So now I don't have to worry about forgetting, because we know I didn't do that. What about you? Not even close. You? Pretty far off. You? Not bad actually, 160. Okay, yeah, you. So we needed 6, so it's 1, 2, 3, Ushi, Assassin. So that's 4. How about you? You're really low, so that's disgusting. Okay, Jekyll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Skathaha is like relatively low. Oh, and Phantom of the Opera. Can't believe he got buffed, you know? I mean, there's that one guy who makes content with Phantom of the Opera who's happy, but I wonder who else is happy. I'm indifferent. So you're not bad, Charlotte. So Charlotte's 130. Okay, you're next. And then how much was Charlotte? 131. I know Skatha's like 120 something. Shiki's not bad. So 120, 130. Yanqing. Give it you a whoa. 18,000. Maybe we'll take him. What about Gray? Pretty far off. Valkyrie. No driving mermaid for that one. Sakabe Hime. And then you're pretty low too. It's like Koshin, is there Koshin Kaji? Is that her name? I can't remember. I think that'll do it for like assassins. At least ones that are like immediately worth it. So who was it that I was just like, whoa? I think it was Shiki, right? No, it was Yanqing. We'll take Yanqing. He even gets the costume buff. I think that'll do it as far as our albums go for today. Let me see. At least new ones we're going to listen to. Let me check real quick. What did we just listen to? Leaving Today? Yeah, Leaving Today. Why don't we listen to that new Zai Cohen and Da Vink album? I haven't listened to the whole thing. There was something that turned me off about it, and I didn't buy the album. Like, the physical. I don't know why we're listening to it now. We're gonna get like one track in and I'm gonna be doot 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 doot. See, if I didn't have to go and do that stuff tomorrow, which is just one thing, but I need to leave the house early so the pharmacy has time to get my medicine ready, I would totally just be like, yeah guys, we'll just stream for like another 3 hours, but because I have to be somewhat like awake and alert, I gotta try and like be only a moderate freak with my sleeping schedule. Bro, hit him with that. I failed my pregnancy test. Alternative. I failed my prostate exam. You know, like, I don't know actually. I have no clue what I was trying to say. And maybe that's for the best, you know. Listen, I'm not bro, so how could I fail my prostate exam if I'm not bro. Yay. I don't know, man. Do we want to keep playing? I really think I should just go to bed, so I can be up and ready to go and harass my doctor's office whenever they open. I think they might open around like 9. Maybe 10. I guess I need to figure that out. Man, well, it is what it is, I guess. Give me that. Seems like a good enough, like, couple of events to me. We still have a good amount though, like I've been saying, left in the shop. I.e. this one, we got like, what's that? 1,600, not even counting like the monuments and everything. So yeah, we still got a good amount of grinding ahead of us. But we still have 11 days, so like, that's good, right? Shrug emoji. I will though, for realsies this time, I think, head out for today. So I want to thank you. Cut your life into pieces. This is your last resort. Suffocation. No breathing. Have you heard the Halloween version of that? It's funny. You haven't? Well, we'll watch it real quick.
My life is Reese's Pieces. Don't want your candy corn. Dehydration, diabetes, eat the fun dip and I feel my heart beating. Crush rock, it's time to snore.
It's a bit of an older video from, about 4 years ago, it looks like. But yeah. It's funny. What were we doing? Oh, I think I was going to go to bed. So yeah, salute the sun, have some fun, hand, heart, heart, hand. I thank you for coming through. No need to eat your shoe. Just check out this emoji triple time over. Duck, duck, goose. Riding on the caboose. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morn. Gokigenyo.